Okay, so we'll just start with the session. We'll just revise through, glance through what we have already learned in the previous class. Okay, so listen. It's we are still in the same chapter, departmental accounts. Okay, so we had the chapter overview wherein we had 9 parts. Okay, the 9 topics which we covered. What do we mean by the introduction? Like, why do we actually need the system of departmental accounts and picture? Because to make the efficiency, to compute the efficiency of different departments. All right, and what about the advantages? To evaluate the performance, the growth potential of each department. The capital outflow is that the to which department will have to invest more fund, then how efficient it is, and then planning and control. Okay, so these were the 5 major tasks which were included, or rather which we discussed as the advantages. All right, and then we had the methods of departmental accounting. Either we can keep all the accounts in one single book, or we can keep the accounts in multiple books. Okay, one book or separate set of books. And then we had the basis of allocation. We had 2 major classification. One was individual identifiable expenses and the other one was common expenses. Okay, so if it is individual identifiable expenses, we don't have to be much bothered about. We just can post in the actual expense. Whatever is the actual expense incurred, we can straight away charge that to the concerned department. Whereas in the case of common expenses, we cannot do that. Instead, what we'll be doing is, what is the total expense? Okay, whatever is the total expenses, we'll have to compute a reasonable ratio in which we can allocate it, and then we'll be allocating it respectively. Okay, and then what were the different expenses, and on the basis on which we can do the allocation. Rent, rates and taxes on the basis of floor area. Lighting and heating on the basis of consumption of energy. Selling expenses on the basis of sales, the turnover. Carriage and worth on the basis of purchases. Wages on the basis of time devoted or the number of employees. Okay, and the depreciation on the basis of value of assets. Is the screen clear, everyone? Is the screen visible? Okay, fine. So administrative and other expenses on the basis of the number of employees or the time each employee devote for that. The labor welfare expenses on the basis of number of employees. PFASI also is on the basis of wages or number of employees involved. All right. So this was the basis of it, like how we allocate the common expenses. And then we learned about the different types of departments. One was independent department and the other one was dependent department. In the case of independent department, we say that they are self-sufficient units. Okay, and the case of dependent departments, the output of one department becomes the input of the other. Okay, the output of one department becomes the input of the other department, and hence we have 2 major classification: independent departments and dependent departments. All right, and this was a major area of discussion, like how about the interdepartmental transfer, how do we track it, about the stock reserve, what are the journal entries, how do we disclose all that in the balance sheet. Okay, so this was the major focus of the chapter. Okay, and this entire flow chart we have divided into many subsegments. Okay, so first one, how do they transfer? One, it was at cost, and then next it was at current. It can be either at current market price or at a cost plus agreed profit ratio. Okay, so these are the major 3 ways in which we can allocate the expenses: one at cost, or the at cost at profit margin, or at the current market price. All right, and then how do we eliminate the unrealized profits? Okay, the loading included, because always what we have to think is that if one department transfers goods to the other, and if such goods are still unsold in the department, then there will be an amount of stock reserve in such goods. Okay, and that we will have to eliminate at the year end when we are preparing the consolidated trading or profit and loss account. All right, so that is the case of elimination. And then the stock reserve computation. How do we compute the stock reserve? It's like, how much is the transfer price? What is the value at which the goods were transferred into what is the profit included, or rather the what is the profit percentage. Okay, so this is how we compute that, the stock reserve computation. And then we learned the journal entry. What is the journal entry for the current year and what is the journal entry for the next year? And also how do we disclose that in the balance sheet? Okay. So in the current year, it's like the closing stock is overstated, right? So in order to remove the profit element from the closing stock, you will have to debit the P&L account. So the journal entry was P&L account debted to stock reserve. We'll have to credit stock reserve, and the stock reserve you will be reducing from the current assets. Okay. And the next year, we'll just have to reverse this amount, this journal entry. Reason being, in the next year, if we are able to sell these goods, we'll be able to realize the profit out of it. Okay. And that profit can be recognized. So in the next year, we just have to reverse the journal entry. And how do we disclose this in the balance sheet? Okay. It is nothing but the stock reserve that we created in the previous journal entry, we just credit it, okay, over here. So that the stock is valued at cost or NRV, whichever is lower. Okay, cost or NRV, whichever is lower is the value at which the stock is valued. All right. And then we moved on to the questions. Okay, these were the major topics. Then we moved straight into the questions. The first one was relating to Suryavamsham Private Limited, wherein we computed the stock reserve, okay, wherein we computed the stock reserve and the closing stock was given. Here we have the final answer. The closing stock was given, and on that closing stock we just had to compute the stock reserve. On that we just had to apply the GP percentage. All right, and then we got the stock reserve as 9,000. All right, students, so please glance through your notes as well. So 9,000 is the value of stock reserve that we got. All right, so here we go. And then the next question was relating to Dilwale Private Limited. Okay, in Dilwale Private Limited, what we dealt was the total purchase cost was given. Okay, the total cost was given, and they were asked to prepare the total, or rather the departmental wise trading P&L account. Okay, the departmental wise trading profit and loss account we were asked to prepare. So what we had to do was we assumed that all the goods that we have purchased during the year, we sold it. Okay, and based on that we computed the GP percentage. All right, so based on that we computed the GP percentage, and then after computing the GP percentage, see, once we get the GP percentage, the task becomes very easy. What is the next step? Okay, from the selling price you just have to reduce the GP percentage so that you get the cost per unit. Okay, and then you just have to multiply the cost per unit with the the closing stock, the purchase units, and the opening stock, so that you get the total value out of it. All right, so this was the only task, and with that information we will be able to complete, or rather prepare the departmental trading account. Okay, so the challenge here was to compute the GP percentage, because the total purchase cost was given and hence we had to compute the GP percentage. That was the only challenge here. All right, and then we learned the next question regarding Gajni Private Limited. That was also the same pattern. Okay, it was just exactly the same as the previous question, just a figure changes here and there. And then was Pandey Private Limited. The question number 4, in Pandey Private Limited, it was like they were interdepartmental transfers, and we were asked to compute the correct profits. Okay, correct departmental profits. All right, we were asked to compute the correct departmental profits in that case. All right, so what we had to do was like, okay, in that case what we had to do was like, we had to reverse the manager's commission, which is already reduced, and then find the profit before the manager's commission and unrealized profit. From this you have to reduce the unrealized profit. Okay, and you get a profit, and it is on that profit that you compute the or rather the commission, manager's commission. All right, so here we go for that. We have the profit before manager's commission, you add the manager's commission, and from that you reduce the unrealized profit, for which you have our working note number 2, and then you get the profit before manager's commission, you reduce manager's commission at 10%, and then we get the corrected profits. All right, so we'll also see through these steps. Okay, steps as in to compute the the stock reserve. It was just this. All right, how to compute the stock reserve for all 3 departments, and the total column also, the unrealized profit. How much was the stock lying in the different departments multiplied by the profit percentage. Okay, so see, department P has transferred goods to department S and department Q. Stock lying unsold was 18,000 and 14,000. To that, we just have to multiply the profit percentage. All right, so that was the only task required. Okay, so with that, we got the profit percentages of, or rather, the unrealized stock reserve for all the three departments. Okay, and then we dealt with the next question, which was Bajrao Private Limited. Okay, here also it was the same pattern. There was nothing more to be done in this question. It was exactly the same as the previous one. Okay, so we don't have to take that into picture now. Now, after question 5, we dealt with Mastani Private Limited. In the Mastani Private Limited, yes, we did do some additional adjustments. It was like we were given some common expenses, and this common expenses we had to allocate it on some reasonable basis. Okay, we had to allocate the common expenses, and for that we had to compute the ratios. On what ratios can we actually allocate the common expenses? So here we have the answer outline, and this was the basic data, and then comes, okay, the draft answer. All right, so all this we have. Then we'll just check for that the working note, the allocation part, because we need all these for today's class. Okay, we'll be doing more questions based on the RGP and past exam questions. Okay, so here we go. So this was it. Okay, so how to compute it? We had carriage inwards. It was allocated on the basis of purchases, carriage outwards on the basis of turnover, salaries on the basis of number of employees, advertisement on the basis of turnover, discount allowed because we are giving it to debtors and they are related to sales and hence on the basis of turnover, discount received on the basis of purchases, rent on the basis of floor space, depreciation on the basis of value of furniture, labor welfare expenses on the basis of number of employees, electricity on the basis of units consumed, provision for bad debts, debtors balance. Okay, so this was the ratio in which we allocate the common expenses. Once we get the ratio, then the process is very simple. We just have to allocate the different expenses on this ratio. Okay, so with that we come to the end of Masani Private Limited also. Okay, which was our question number 6. And then we move on to the question number 7, which was the War Private Limited. Okay, we have discussed this also in yesterday's class. In War Private Limited, we were asked to prepare the departmental trading profit and loss account. There was nothing more, nothing less. Okay, we were just asked to prepare the departmental trading profit and loss account, but the challenge was that there were interdepartmental transfers. Okay, so the interdepartmental transfers also we had to consider that in the departmental trading P&L. All right, that was the only point. Okay, and then after that, the trading departmental trading account was a cakewalk. We had to prepare the consolidated account as well. In the consolidated account, we had to compute the unrealized stock reserve, okay, or rather the stock reserve, which was actually a time consuming, or not time consuming actually, but then we had to work out a few GP percentages and the closing stock, and then we had to do a cross referencing. Okay, we took the we computed the final sales, which was nothing but the sales. We added the transfer, the returns was reduced, and then you got the net sales. But then in the transfer we noted that we took only finished goods transfer. Purchase goods transfer we did not take because this was transferred at cost, and hence we did not take that. Okay, and then GP we have already computed that in the departmental account. So GP divided by sales, you get the rate of GP, and then you just have to multiply, or rather do a cross referencing to the closing stock so as to get the unrealized profit. All right, so this was the only task. Okay, so we computed the unrealized profit, and then same was the pattern for the next question also. Okay, for Jabbimet Private Limited also we did exactly the same format. Only difference was that in Jabbimet Private Limited we also had opening stock in picture. Okay, so if we had to compute the unrealized profit amount for the opening stock also, and closing stock is overstated, so there is a profit element which had to be removed. So we write it in the debit side, and they also in the opening stock there is a profit amount. So as to remove that, we write it in the credit side. So we just have to take a net amount, and the net amount was a debit balance which we wrote in the debit side. Okay, so that was with Jabbimet Private Limited, and then we did we dealt with Lagan Private Limited, where we learned how to prepare the markup accounts, okay, the memorandum stock account and memorandum markup account. So, as I said, the only point to be noted here is we are splitting the trading account into two. Okay, we are just splitting the trading account into two. We have memorandum stock account and memorandum markup account in picture. Okay, so the total trading account, we just split it that into two as memorandum stock account and memorandum markup account. Okay, so this was the only task there. And the stock account, we when we are writing the opening stock or purchases, what we do is that we also add the loading amount. Okay, we add the loading amount. So as a result, in the stock account, you will not be able to get to know the profit. It is not possible. Only in the markup account we'll be able to identify the profit. Okay, because in the markup account there was all the loading that we have done in the stock account, and hence the markup account will come with the answers of the final profit. All right, so this is about Lagan Private Limited, where we dealt of the stock account and the market account. All right, so having discussed all that, we have done 9 questions. All right, up to Lagan Private Limited. So it becomes easy for you to remember with the questions. Okay, the question names also. And then now it's our turn to work on Three Idiots Private Limited. Okay, so this is the next question which we have to work on. All right. So let's see. Everybody, please open the PPTs which I have shared to you. Okay, please open the PPT which I have shared to you. And very simple question also. Okay, please be active. Listen, the trial balance is given. Okay, of Three Idiots Private Limited, we have the trial balance and picture. So we have capital account, we have drawings, opening stock is given for all the three departments, A, B, and C. Purchase is given for all the three departments. Sales is given for all the three departments. Sales returns is given. Freight and carriage is given. And then we have fixtures. Okay, fixtures on a totality basis. We have fixtures, plant and machinery, motor vehicles, debtors, creditors, all such expenses. I mean the assets part, assets and liabilities part. Then we have the wages, which was all the parties wise. Okay, rather all the um, different departments. We had the actual wages and also the wages for the different departments. We had printing and stationery expenses, advertising expenses, okay, and things of that kind. And from this data, we were asked to prepare the departmental trading account and trading P&L, and finally to the balance sheet. So that was the only task. So listen, there are few adjustments, just like those questions which we do in our +1 +2. We'll have a trial balance, we'll have a set of adjustments, we'll have to link the trial balance and the adjustments so as to compute the departmental trading account and the the balance sheet. Okay, it is a similar question. Okay, similar one. Now listen, taking into account, see, outstanding wages for Department B and Department C, it is 150 and 50. Now you tell me, how do we post that? Like, what is the journal entry for outstanding wages? Keep on posting, everyone. What is the journal entry to record outstanding wages? Okay. What is the journal entry to record outstanding wages, students? Okay. Students, what is the what is the journal entry for recording the outstanding wages? What is the journal entry for recording the outstanding wages? Keep on messaging, students. Keep on messaging. What is the journal entry to record the outstanding wages? Keep on posting your messages. Okay, yes, Madhura. Yes, good. It is wages account to outstanding wages. So what the point we have to consider here is that The wages you will have to take it in the P and trading account, and also the outstanding amount you will have to record that in the balance sheet. Okay, and then depreciate plant and machinery. Okay, depreciate plant and machinery and motor vehicles at the rate of 10%. You very well know what is the journal entry to record depreciation. Yes or no? Journal entry is nothing but depreciation account dated to profit and to fixed assets. Okay. Now, all the expenses, whatever be the expenses, they are allocating all the expenses on the basis of the the sales. Okay, it is the question clearly states if we have any common expense, all such common expenses will be recognized on the basis of the sales. Yes, Ria, the answer is wages to wages are outstanding. Fine. We also have the closing accounts, or rather the closing stock in picture. Okay, so this is just the gist of it. Very simple to crack. You will be seeing such a big table. Not to worry on that. It is way too simple. All right. So listen, how do we compute it? Firstly, we have the answer outline for it. All right. So here we go. Particulars and the three columns. Please also provide a reference column. All right, so as to note the answer in the working note reference. So this is the working note reference for that, the answer outline. All right, so please, is the audio clear, everyone? Students, please respond. Is the audio clear? Okay, good, fine. So the particulars, and please take down the answer outline. Okay, and after this, please drop in a message. Please drop in the messages once you're done. Please drop in messages, students, once you're done. Just the answer outline. Everybody, just take the answer outline, your scale and pencil task. Once you're done, please drop in your messages. Okay, good. See, this is the account for trading P&L. We also need the outline for balance sheet, because we are asked to prepare both, right? So we'll need the outline for the answer outline for the balance sheet as well. So here we go. All right, so please take this down also, students. Okay, please take this down. Everybody. Oh, and once you're done, please drop in messages. Everyone, please. Okay, good. I want a response from everyone. Once you're done, please give a message. Okay, good. All right. Okay, fine. So now let's move on to the next part, which is our working notes. And obviously our first working note will be basic data. Okay, so let's check for that. The basic data, name of the company is 3D Private Limited, and listen, most of the content are is given in the table format. So we don't actually have to take a replica of that, as I always say. So we just have to write only those points which are given in the given as paragraphs. Okay, so name of the company is 3D Private Limited. We have 3 departments in picture. And how much is the outstanding wages for 2 departments? We have outstanding wages for 2 departments. And then we have the depreciation rate for plant and machinery and motor vehicles at 10%. And then we also have the closing stock for all the 3 departments in line. All right. So students, please take this down, the basic data. And once you're done, please let me know. Please give me a message. Everybody, please take down the basic data. As I always say, our first working note will be basic data. No compromises, please. Please do that strictly. Everybody, please be in loop. And once you're done, drop in a message. Everyone, just 3 or 4 points to be written. Make it fast. Okay, good, Madhura. I want a response, similar response from everyone. Anandu, good? Yes, Varun, Ria, George, Anu, Alina, all good? Thomas, yes, Lakshmi, Devika, Bagan, Shruti, yes, good? Joel, Donna, all right. I guess everybody has given me a text. So yes, so we are done with the first working note of basic data. All right, now the computation of, because you see, we need, it was said in the question that all the expenses, okay, all the common expenses was allocated on the basis of sales ratio. All right. So we'll have to compute the sales ratio for that. All the expenses was allocated on the basis of sales ratio. So we'll have to compute the sales ratio. Listen, for particulars A, B, and C are the different departments in line, and the sales for all the 3 departments are given. We have the returns, we reduce the returns so that we get these net sales, and then we just have to take the ratio of it, right? 50,000 is to 30,000 is to 20,000 is nothing but 5 is to 3 is to 2. All right, so compute the students, the working note number 2, which is the computation of sales ratio. And once you're done with this, please drop in a message. Once you're done with this, please drop in a message, everybody. Everyone, please drop in messages. Okay, good. All right, good going. All right, okay, fine. Okay, so now listen. See, once you're done with the sales ratio computation, then it's our final answer. Okay, so I want each and every one of you to compute the trading account and P&L. All right, prepare the trading account and compute the answers of GP. All right, everyone, make it fast. Compute the answers of GP, because all the data, see, opening stock is given to you straight in the question. We have purchases in the question. Freight and carriage is given. Wages is given, sales and sales returns is given, closing stock is given. You just have to balance this and you get your final gross profit. Everybody come with the answers of gross profit. Everyone. Everyone, kindly compute the answers of gross profit and give me a message regarding that. Make it fast. You take the figures from the question. Please don't copy it from the screen. Take the figures from the question and note it down. And compute the final answers. Okay, give me the answers also, Ria. The gross profit amount. Everybody, be active. Keep on responding. Keep on messaging. And in case if you're stuck somewhere, please let me know. Okay, Harshada, let's wait and see for the answers. Okay. Okay, good, good. Everyone, use your calculators and compute the answers. And see, in the wages and all, we had to actually take care of the wages outstanding. We had to add wages outstanding also because you guys already said what the what the journal entry is. Wages account we'll have to debit it in the journal entry, and hence obviously in the wages when we write, you will have to add that amount. Okay, everybody, I want an answer reply from everyone. Lakshmi, good. Okay, Joel, let's see for the answers. Everyone, please come up with answers. Okay. George, Anantu, Shruti, Bagan, Joel, Lakshmi, Madhura, all good. Anu, Ria, okay. Thomas is yet to respond, I guess. Varun, and what about Saurabh? He's in the loop. He's not here, okay. All right. Okay, so we'll just check for the answers. What exactly is gross profit? Okay. So here we have it as 20,800, 7,800, 11,900. Good job, students. This is the final answer of gross profit. Now, once you're done with the gross profit, obviously the next task is to compute the, or rather prepare the departmental profit and loss account. So yes, start again. Start preparing the departmental P&L and then come up with the answers of net profit. Everybody, yes, start doing. Everybody, yes, make it fast. Come up with the answers of net profit. See, today's session will be more or less a kind of revision. Okay, like we'll be working out the RTP and past exam questions, and we'll see if you can actually crack those questions. Okay, all these are RTP questions. Once you're done, please drop in a message. I want the final net profit answers. Keep on working it out. I'll just show the final outline of it. Okay, and then please drop in, compute the figures. Please also have a reference column. Everyone, keep on messaging. Let me know if you're stuck somewhere, okay? Let me know if you're stuck somewhere. Like, do you want me to give you the answers? Just the normal PNL account, nothing more actually. All those which you have learned in your plus one, plus two. Everybody, compute the answers. Come up with the answers of the final net profit. Yes, yes. It's almost time for you to come up with the answers. Make it fast. Everyone. Students, please drop in a message like, are you all able to proceed with? Are you all stuck somewhere? Are you able to proceed with? Please drop in a message. Everybody, please drop in a message. Okay, yes, good. Everyone, please drop in a message like, are you able to proceed with? Okay, good, good. It's just that you're taking time to compute the ratios. Okay, Shruti, let's see. Okay, it's just that you're taking time to compute the ratios, apply the ratios to different expenses. Okay, take your time. Use your calculators and come up with the correct answers. Okay, even if they are wrong, not an issue, we'll sort it out. Come up with some kind of an answer. That is the only requirement. Okay? You learn from your mistakes, as I always say. Okay, yes. I guess 2 more minutes. You will be able to complete it. Now it's 2:10. 2:12 is the maximum time. Okay, Harshita, you have come up with the answer. I'm waiting for others also. Just an allocation part. Okay, just an allocation part. You have the ratio in hand, you have the total expenses in hand. So this total expenses, for this total expenses, you just have to apply the ratio. Use your calculators and you will be getting the final answers. Okay, not a big deal, you can definitely do this. Everybody speed up the process. Increase your calculator speed, and which you can do only by working out the problems at home as well. Even after class, please work out the problems. Okay, Bhagan, let's wait and see for the answers. Please work out the problems at home so that you increase your calculator speed. Okay. All right, Ria, let's wait and see for the answers. Everybody has actually come up with the same answer. Let's see if that is right. Okay, Thomas, let's wait and see for the answers. Good to see you all coming up with answers.
കൊച്ചി പച്ചാളത്ത് പെട്രോൾ ബോംബ് എയറിൽ പരിക്കേറ്റ
Okay, Varun. Anandu, good. I'm just waiting for everyone. Lakshmi, yes. Okay. So I've received response from. Okay, a few more to respond actually. Yes, Joel, good. Okay, so now let's see for the answers. Okay, see the gross profit, we could get it from the trading account. Salaries are straight away given in the question. Power and water is given in the question. Telephone charges is given in the question. You just had to apply the ratios or ratio of 5:3:2. Bad debts, okay, rent and tax, for all these expenses you just have to apply the ratio of 5:3:2. And then you get the final net profit as 7025 and 6390 for Department A and C. Department B is having a loss of 465. Okay, so good job, students. You all have done really good. Okay, so these are the final answers: 7025 and 6390 profit for Department A and C, and for Department B, it is a loss of 465. Good. How many more to complete this? Please drop in a message if everybody has completed or not. Okay, please drop in a message if everybody has completed this or not. Harshita, Shruti, Bagan, okay, Ria, everybody, please drop in a message so that I can actually proceed to the next slide of preparing the balance sheet. Okay, everyone. All right, good. All right. So yes, good. So now let's move on to preparing the balance sheet. See, once we have the trading account and we already have all the assets and liabilities list in the question itself. We just have to take that from the question and post it. Okay. So the only point which we have to notice, the only additional point to be noted is that, listen, see, we had received profit, right? We have the profit from the trading account. So from the P&L account. So whatever profit that you have received from the P&L account, you will have to add it with the capital account. Okay. So capital account, when you are writing the capital, what is the existing capital? Okay, what is the existing capital? And to that you add or minus the profit or loss from from the trading P&L. All right, so this is the only task required. Okay, we have the capital given in the trial balance. Okay, which we have the capital given in the trial balance. To that we add or minus the profit or loss we have already received in our departmental P&L account. We also have drawings in the question. Okay, we also have drawings. So drawings has to be reduced so that we get the final capital which should be taken to our balance sheet. All right, so this is how we do that. All right, so we have the capital and TB. We to that we add or minus the profit or loss in our trading P&L, and then we also have to reduce the drawings so that you will be getting the final capital. Okay, that is the only task, only additional task. All other expenses, all other assets and liabilities are straight away given in the trial balance in the question. Okay, so everybody, yes, now the next task is to compute or rather prepare balance sheet and come up with the balance sheet totals. Yes, students, make it fast. Come up with balance sheet totals. Come up with the balance sheet totals. You're all doing good. Okay, Harshita, let's see. Let's wait and see. Okay, Shruti, even you have come up with answer. Okay, let's see. I want everyone. Okay, I want balance sheet total answers from everyone because all the assets and liabilities are straight away given in the question. Only adjustment is with respect to capital. And obviously, to wages, you will have to add wages outstanding. Okay, you will have an amount of wages outstanding here. And in the case of fixed assets, you will also have to reduce the depreciation. That is the only task remaining. All others are straight away there in the question. Just take it from the question and post it over here. That is the only task. Everybody, yes, make it fast. Come up with the answers of balance sheet totals. Everyone, please come up with the answers of balance sheet totals. Everybody, yes, yes, make it fast. Just to take the figures from question and post it over here. Everybody, make it fast now. Increase your speed. Yes, Anu, good. Yes, Lakshmi. Madhura has also got the same answer. Yes, good. Yes, Donna, Devika, all good. Bargain, yes, good. Yes. Varun, Anandu, Alina, all done. Okay, so let's just check for the answers. So here we go. And yes, 78,650 is the balance sheet total. See, listen, the adjustment is only with respect to capital. Okay, here we have the adjustment of capital. Creditors is given in the question. Please write the reference also. Okay, bank OD is given. Wages outstanding, we have the additional information given. So this is given in the question. Furniture and fixtures is given. From plant and machinery, you just have to reduce the depreciation. Even from motor vehicles, you just have to reduce the depreciation. Debtors, cash in hand, and closing stock. All these three figures are again provided in the question. Okay. So this is how we do the balance sheet of it. Okay. This was also an RCP question. So pretty much easy. All right, pretty much easy, easier concept. All right, fine. So everybody, please drop in a message if this concept is clear, and if you are all done with it. Please drop in a message if that is the case, and we can move forward to the next question. Please drop in a message, students. Okay, Madras, Shruti. All right. Okay, Harshita, Anandu, Anu, Ria, everybody, please drop in your messages. Good bargain. Donna, okay. Alina, yes. Yes, Lakshmi. Everyone messaged. What about George, Thomas, Joel? I want everyone to respond. Okay, there we go. Good. All right. Okay. So that is pretty much about the first one, the first question for the day. We have learned how to prepare the departmental trading profit and loss account and also the balance sheet. All right. So now moving on. Okay, good. So good going. Anyways, now let's move on to the next question. Fine. We have the next question of Virus Private Limited. Let's see what is in the box. Okay. So here we go. This is November 18 RTP. See, as I said before, this is more or less a revision part of revision kind of scenario happening today, because we have already discussed all the concepts. Now that we just have to apply those concepts in the past exam and RTP questions. Okay, with that, with this chapter will be like concreted. Every concept is clear by now. All right. So yes, question 11. The following balances were extracted from the books of the Virus Private Limited. Okay. You are required to prepare departmental trading account and trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2017. And we also have to prepare the general profit and loss account. Okay. After adjusting the unrealized departmental profits, if any. Fine. So the opening stock of two departments are given. All right. The opening stock is given. We have the purchases of both departments. We have the sales of both the departments. And the general expenses is also given as 1,25,000. Now, these three are the points which we have to be careful about. There is a bit like points said about closing stock of both departments and also about the opening stock. Let's see to that. Closing stock of department A is 1 lakh. Okay, fair enough, good enough. Okay, we have the closing stock of department A. Similarly, closing stock of department B is 2 lakh. So we have the closing stock for both the departments. Good. Now, what is it? Closing stock of department A, rupees 1 lakh, including goods from department B for rupees 20,000 at cost of department A. Thereby meaning, listen, A has a closing stock of 1 lakh. Of this, 20,000, we'll have to split it into 20,000 and 80,000. 20,000 are actually the goods which are received from B, and the balance is our own goods, or rather department A's goods. Why is this amount given? The reason being, it is on this 20,000 that we will have the concept of unrealized profit or stock reserve. Okay, it is in this concept that it is in this 20,000 we have the concept of stock reserve. So is that point clear, everybody? There's nothing much. 1 lakh is the total stock, of which 20,000 is the goods which are transferred from B, and this is the cost to transfer. Okay, cost to department A. Cost to department A meaning this amount of 20,000 includes profit. Okay, cost to department A meaning cost to the sales value to department B. If it is sales to department B, definitely that will include the profit element. Okay, so this is just that. So and then in the case of department B, so a total of 2 lakh we have. We'll just split into two. We have 30,000 and 1,70,000 in picture. So 30,000 is the transfer from department A. Alright, so in this 30,000, you will have the amount of profit involved. Alright. Okay, so this is the point to be noted. In this 30,000, you will have the amount involved of profit. Okay. Now we have also points stating of opening stock. Don't worry about this. We'll deal in depth again. Okay, opening stock of department A and B include goods of the value of 10,000 and 15,000 from department B and A, which is like, again, this is given to compute the unrealized profit. Department A and B, they have stock from the other departments. Okay, A has stock from department B, B has stock from department A, and that amount is given as 10,000 and 15,000 respectively. All right, now the rate of GP is uniform throughout the year. Fine. All right. So now we have the answer outline. What are we actually asked to prepare? We are asked to prepare the departmental trading account and also the consolidated P&L. Okay, so here we have the answer for that, the answer outline. Students, please take down the answer outline. It is normal trading account with two amount columns, one reference column and a particulars column. Everybody, please take down the answer outline and please drop in a message. Everybody, yes, take your scale, pencil, and complete this. Okay. Once you're done, please drop in messages. Once you're done, please drop in messages, students. All right, good. I want a response from everyone. Okay, Anandu, good. Donna, Anu, Madhura, Bhagan, everybody, Varun, good. Okay, Ria, good. All right. So having said this, we have the outline of it, right? Now, okay, Lakshmi, good. Now let's see the working notes, okay? I mean, we also have to prepare the general P&L. I mean, on that, we also have to prepare the general profit and loss account. So please roll the table for that also. Please write the reference column. We have one reference column also in picture. Okay. So kindly draw this. The general profit and loss account, the answer outline. Everybody, once you're done, please drop in a message. Okay, good. Everyone, please keep on messaging. Please be alive. Good, good. All right. Okay, so I guess mostly everybody has completed this. So, over to the working notes. We have the first working note as basic data. The name of the company is Virus Private Limited, and we have two departments in picture. Okay, the total general expense is 1,25,000, and then the closing stock of Department A is 1 lakh. Okay, which was already stated. We already discussed this point. Closing stock of Department A is 1 lakh, and this 1 lakh it includes rupees 20,000. Okay, it includes rupees 20 goods worth 20,000, and the cost to Department A is 20,000. Thereby meaning this 20,000 includes profit. Okay, it also includes profit. All right. And then we have the next point, which is the closing stock of Department B. The closing stock of Department B is rupees 2 lakh, and this includes an amount of rupees 30,000, okay, from the other department, which is from Department A, and cost to Department B is 30,000, meaning this also includes profit. Okay, so students, yes, take this down, the basic data, the first working note. Kindly take this up, everyone. Please take this down. Everybody, once you're done, let me know. This is the basic data, the working note number one, as always. Make it fast. Once you're done, please drop in messages. Okay, good. Everybody, yes. Good going, yes. Okay. So yes, fine. So we are done with the basic data. Now let's move on to the answer parts, okay? Oh, okay, we have one more point to be written. Sorry, we also have the point of opening stock in picture, because we in the previous slide we only did about dealt about the opening stock. I mean the closing stock. So here we are dealing about the opening stock also for Department A and Department B. It includes goods worth rupees 10,000 and the cost to transferee from Department B. Okay, and this includes from Department A also. As in, see, for Department A, they will have a total opening stock. Okay. And of this total opening stock, 10,000 will be from Department B and the balance will be their own. So it is only on this 10,000 that we will have the profit amount. Okay. Similarly, in the case of Department B, 15,000 will be the stock which is transferred from Department A, and the balance will be their own stock, and it will be only on this 15,000 that they will have the amount of profit involved. All right. So clear on this. So it is just this. All right. So regarding both the departments, Department A and Department B, how the stock structure is. All right. Please take this down also, students, and once you're done, please drop in messages. Once you're done, please drop in messages, students. Good. Good, everyone. All right, Thomas, Ria. All good? Okay, Shruti, yes. Alina, George is yet to respond, I guess. Harshita, okay, Harshita, fine. Madhura, Ria, Sandra. I don't get responses from Sandra. Okay. Please do actively participate, Sandra. Okay, only then you will be able to be live in the session. Okay. Please post in your messages, Sandra. Thomas, Shruti. Okay, fine. Good, Sandra. All right, Varun, Lakshmi. Yes, fine. Almost everybody has completed this. Okay, fine. Now over to the next, the draft answer is nothing but the preparing departmental trading profit and loss account, which you can very well do. Okay, I'm not going to help you out in this because we have already done similar pattern questions. Okay, so compute the prepare the trading account, trading profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2017. Now listen, students, we have a general expense in picture. Okay, you don't have to take the general expense here because we are not given the basis on which we can allocate the general expense. So we'll be taking that in the general profit and loss account and not here. Okay, here you just have to post in the regular items that we normally come across. The unrealized profit is also not to be taken here, which we'll be dealing in the general pay handle. All right, so with this you complete the trading account and then departmental trading account and give me the messages. Please everyone, please drop in your messages once you get the answers. Drop in your answers. Okay, how much is a GP? Everybody make it fast. I want response from everyone. Come up with the answers of the gross profit. You just have to take the figures from the question and post it over here. The opening stock is given, closing stock is given. You have the amount for purchase, sales. Okay, and you will just have to do a balancing and you will be able to get the gross profit. That is the only task remaining. Make it fast, students. All the complications are in the next stage, which is the when we are preparing the general P handle. It is only then you will have to compute the unrealized stock reserve. Okay, here everything is way too simple. Make it fast, students. Okay, let's see for the answers if that is right or wrong. Good, Harshida. Anyways, Madhura, let's see. All right, almost everybody has got the same answers. Let's see. All right, Lakshmi, Devika, Donna, Bhagan, Shruti, Anu, Thomas, Madhura, Harshita, good. Anandu, Ria, good. All others kindly actively participate. All right. So let's see if that is the answer. Okay. The opening stock is straight away given in the question. Purchases is given in the question. Closing stock is given in the question. And then we just have to balance it. You get the final answer as 4 lakh and 7 lakh 50,000, which is absolutely the same answer as you said. Okay. So this is the thing with departmental trading account, and then we have the totals. All right. So now the general P and L. See, in the general P and L, all right, the transfers, all right, see, wait, okay, so listen, see, in the question, they don't, Shruti, right, in the question, they haven't actually mentioned any data about the transfers. If only they have mentioned, we'll be able to take out the figures, right? They've actually not said anything about the transfers during the current year. So we'll not be able to make out that. Is that point clear, Shruti? Any further clarity required, Shruti, regarding that? There are, see, we don't have the required data in the question. Okay, Shruti, is that point clear? Please read through the question. You will get a better understanding then. Is it fine, Shruti? Please do respond. Okay, let's see. See, in the general P&L, if you see, we have the final net profit. Okay, we have the final net profit, and then we also have general expenses of 1,25,000, right? So the only data which is missing is the stock reserve. I'll get back to you, Shruti. All right, for the time being, please listen over here. See, only data missing is the stock reserve. Fine. So then, once we get the stock reserve, then all others is a cakewalk. All right. So others, in the meantime, we please compute the stock reserve for Department A and Department B. Okay. All right. In the meantime, okay. Shruti, the question states they are holding stock. Okay, but then we can't, by just saying that 20,000 is the stock which B is holding, we can't actually make out if 20,000 is the only transfer made, because there is also stock in the opening stock, right? So the amount of 20,000 maybe from opening stock that they have done, or from the purchases. So we cannot actually make out if 20,000 is the only transfer made. There can be even other transfers also, which was actually sold out. Okay. 20,000 is only the closing stock data and not the data regarding the actual transfer. And hence, we cannot write that in the question as the transfers. Is that point clear? Your question is valid. I agree that. But then this is the point that the 20,000 is only regarding the stock. See, that is the balance stock. So they would have transferred, let's say, an amount of 1 lakh maybe. And of those, 80,000 would have been sold, and we have a balance of 20,000, let's say. So this amount of 1 lakh transfer, we don't actually know, right? We don't actually know how much is the real transfer. And henceforth, we cannot actually take that into consideration. Is the point clear? Okay, good. So this is the general P&L, and in the general P&L, you just have to compute the stock reserve. Okay. So students, now you will be taking your pen, your brain, and then compute the the stock reserve in each department, because we have the closing stock in each department. You already have computed the gross profit amount. Gross profit by sales, you get the GP percentage. Apply the GP percentage in the closing and opening stock. Okay, so this is the only task. You have the GP amount is given to you. You also have the sales amount. So GP by sales into 100, you get the GP percentage, and this GP percentage you just have to apply to the closing and opening stock. Actually, you will have to do a cross referencing. Okay, GP percentage of A to closing stock and closing and opening stock of B, and similarly GP percentage of B to closing and opening stock of Department A. Okay, so this is the control, keeping this in mind. And obviously after that, we'll also be taking a net amount. Okay, we have to compute the net stock reserve. This is the requirement. So students, yes, compute and drop in the answers. Compute the final stock reserve. What is the net amount of stock reserve? Make it fast, students. Yes, make it fast. Okay, Harshita, let's check for the answers. All others, everybody, please compute it. Everyone, compute it. Make it fast. We have done similar questions. No, we are not learning any new concepts here. You will be able to better do this and come up with the answers, the final answers. Okay, Shruti. Everybody, please compute it. Okay, Anu, let's check for the answers. All right, Ria, good. Good, Sandra, Varun, Anandu. One response from everyone. Devika, Madhura, good. So let's check for the answers. See, here we go with the GP percentage. We get the GP percentage is 40% for Department A and 50% for Department B. Now we are computing the stock reserve. Okay, to Department A's stock, you will have to apply the GP percentage of Department B, and for B, you will have to apply the GP percentage of Department A. So let's see what is the final stock reserve. Okay. All right, so it is 5,000 and 6,000. So good job, students. So here the unrealized profit for opening stock is 5,000 and 6,000, and this is on the closing stock. Okay, this is the closing and this is the opening. So you just have to take a difference and you get 5,000 and 6,000 as the unrealized stock reserve in both the departments, in Department A and Department B. All right. So now once you are done with the stock reserve, move on to preparing the consolidated P&L, the general P&L, and come up with the final net profit. Yes, students, make it fast. Now it's just a matter of posting 2 or 3 figures. That is the only task. You already have the profit from the trading account. Okay, I mean from the trading account, yes. And then you just have to reduce this amount of stock reserve and also the general expenses. And after which you will be able to find out the final net profit. Okay, make it fast, students. Make it fast. Okay, 10 lakh 14,000. Let's wait and see for others also. Let's see if that is the answer. Okay, so here we have the final answers coming up. Okay. All right, Anandu, good. Okay. Majority has got the same answers. Okay, good. Lakshmi, Sandra, uh, uh, Anandu, Ria, Harshita, Anu, Thomas, Shruti. Good. Bagan is yet to respond. Yes, Devika. Yes. Now let's check for the final answers. Okay. The final net profit is 10 lakh 14,000. All right. Okay. So this is the answer. You all have done good. So please, students, everybody, please drop in a message if everybody has completed, or if you just that if everybody has completed. If yes, drop in a message. Okay, everybody. Once you're done, please drop in a message. Okay, good. Everyone. Okay. Trading account, fine. Here we have the trading account, Devika. Like, did you miss out somewhere? The trading account, all the data is straight away given. Is it clear, Devika? Has everybody given a response? All right, good. Okay, students, fine. So we are done with this question. Also, we are done with 2 questions. We have many more. We have many more in the loop. Okay. So, anyways, now you can take a break. You can take a 6 minutes break and be back by 3 p.m. Okay. So you can take a break now. Okay. So Darshil Private Limited. See, this is a November 2019 RTP question. All right. So as I said, we are working out all the RTP questions. And May 2019. Okay, it is exactly the same as we did before. Okay, it's exactly the same question. Even the figures are exactly the same. So we are not working that out. So for November 19, this is the question. So let's see how it is. We have done. We have worked out a similar pattern question. So Darshil Private Limited, it has 2 departments. One is a sawmill and furniture. Furniture is made by wood supplied by sawmill department. Yesterday we did a similar question. We had 2 departments like leather department and shoes department. The output of leather department was the input of shoes department. Okay, just like that we have sawmill and furniture in picture now. So furniture is made with the stock of sawmill. All right. Now, and are these sawmill selling the goods at cost? Obviously, no. They are charging their usual selling price to the other department, which is the furniture department also. Okay. Now, from the following figures, prepare departmental trading profit and loss account for the year 2018. Okay. So here we have all the data with respect to that. See, we have the opening stock for both the departments, we have the sales for both the departments, purchases as given, the supply to furniture department. Now you tell me this amount of 1,50,000, for whom will this amount be a purchase and for whom will this be a sale? Please keep on responding. I want a message from everyone. For whom will this amount of 1,50,000 be a purchase and for whom will this amount be a sale? Everybody keep on messaging. Okay, it is a sale for, okay, everybody. I want answer response from everyone. For whom will this be a sale? Exactly said. Okay, for sawmill this will be a sale and for furniture department this will be a purchase. Okay. Now we have the selling expenses for both the departments as 10,000, 3,000. We also have the wages for different for both the departments separate. We have the closing stock also. Now the value of stock in furniture department consists of 75% of wood and 25% other expenses. Thereby meaning in furniture, okay, in furniture department, it will be like 75% and 25% of the 75%, it will be from the other department, which means the SOMIL department, and it is only on the 75% we will have the amount of unrealized profit. Okay. It is here that we have the amount of unrealized profit because 75% is the stock transfer, and it is on that 75% we'll have the amount of unrealized profit. 25% is our own expenses, so you will not have to be bothered about the stock reserve on that. Okay. Now the previous year's GP rate is also given. 15% GP is the one for previous year. This is nothing but for computing the stock reserve and opening stock. Okay. Now we also have a general expense of 55,000. Firm adopts FIFO method. All right, let's see for that. So this is the gist of the question. Now we have the answer outlined here. We have the departmental trading account. Okay. So the particulars, reference, and the department's amount. Okay. So students, please take this down. Everybody, please take down the answer outline. Everyone, make it fast. Students, please take down the answer outline. Make it fast, everyone. Everybody, once you're done, please drop in messages. Okay, good. Everybody, please take this down. I want a response from everyone. Good, good. Okay, so almost everybody has completed this. So here we have, good Sandra, here we have the departmental trading profit and loss account, the outline of it. Now we also have to prepare the general profit and loss account. So here we'll have one more reference column. Okay. The reference column is also required, and then have the general profit and loss account. Okay. So please do this also, the general profit and loss account outline, and once you're done, please drop in a message. Everybody, once you're done with this, please drop in messages. The outline of general profit and loss account. Okay, everyone. Speed up, just the scale and pencil task, nothing more. Okay. Everyone, I want response from everyone. All right, fine. So this is the major outline of the general profit and loss account. Now let's see to the working notes, the basic data. Name of the company is Shield Private Limited. Number of departments, we have 2 departments in the picture. The general expense is 55,000 and the previous year GP is 15%. Stock and furniture department, okay. The stock and furniture department, it consists 75% wood and balance as their own expenses. So it is only on this that we'll have the profit amount. Okay. So take this down, students, the basic data. Take this down, the basic data. Once you're done, please drop in messages. The basic data. Okay, good. Everybody, please take this down. Just 3-4 points to be written. Good. All right, fine. Okay, so we have the basic data also in picture. Now let's see to the next. Here we have the draft answer. So students, now you can compute the GP, okay? For the GP, the departmental wise trading account, you can very easily compute it because all the data is straight away given in the question. You can compute the gross profit amount. So yes, make it fast, students. Compute it and come up with the answers of gross profit. Make it fast, you're doing it. Just a calculator task. Everybody compute the gross profit amount. Compute the gross profit. Once you're done, please drop in the answers. Everybody, yes. Make it fast. Keep on working it. Just to take and pick the figures from the question, posting it over here. Nothing more, students. Make it fast. You are getting it. You are very close to the answer. Yes. Everybody, please respond. Come up with the answers. Okay, let's see. 2,70,000 and 37,500. Let's see for the answers. Okay, majority has got the same answers. Okay, everybody, yes. Okay, good. Now let's check for the answers as well. We have the opening stock given in the question. Good, Sandra. We have the purchases given in the question. The wages in question. Transfer from sawmill. So for furniture, this is a purchase, and for sawmill, this will be a sale. Okay. See, here it is. All right. Now the closing stock is also given, so you get the final GP as 2,70,000 and 37,500. Okay, good, fine. So now let's proceed with the rest. Now the general profit and loss account. Okay, so in the general profit and loss account, you just have to take the profit from the different departments, okay, and the general expenses also. Now listen, one more point is to be written, like in the trading P&L, you got the final GP as the gross profits as 2,70,000 and 37,500. Selling expenses is also given in the question. Okay, so as a one more line in the P&L portion, write the selling expenses as 10,000, 3,000, and take the reduced amount as the final net profit. So it will be 2,60,000 and 34,500. Okay, so just reduce that amount also. 10,000, 3,000 is to be reduced in the P&L portion. You have 2,70,000 and 37,500 as the gross profit. From that, reduce the amount of 10,000 and 3,000 as the GP amount. Okay, I mean the selling expenses. So your final net profit will be 2,60,000 and 34,500. This will be your final net profit. See, once you get the final net profit, okay, once you get the final net profit, the general expenses, and then you just have to write the stock reserve, you get the final, the consolidated net profit, or rather the general P&L of the company as a whole, of the Steel Private Limited as a whole. All right. So this is how you do it. Just compute the final net profit, and then you are moving to compute the stock reserve. Yes, students, gear up and now compute the answer for stock reserve. Okay, make it fast. We have stock reserve only for one department, which is, okay, we have stock reserve only for one department, the sawmill department. Okay, we have stock reserve only for one department, which is sawmill department, and do that again. Everybody compute it, make it fast. You have the opening GP percentage, and everything required is there in the question. You have the closing stock, you have the GP amount, you have the turnover. So GP by sales into 100, you get the GP percentage. Okay, students, make it fast. We have done similar pattern questions. Compute the stock reserve and come up with the answers. Drop in the message. Everybody, come up with answers for stock reserve. Make it fast, students. We've already worked out similar pattern questions. This is more or less a revision of what we have already learned, the RTP and past exam questions. We'll be working it out. Yes, yes, yes. Get up. Make it fast. Let's see. Let's check for the answers, Harshita. Everyone. Let's see. Let's see for the answers. Okay, so here we have difference of opinion. Let's see what exactly is the correct answer. Calculation of stock reserve. So listen, I'll work out stock reserve. So here we go. See, we have the rate of GP. Okay, everybody has got different answers. Let's see. Anyways, see here. We have the final gross profit as 2,70,000. Okay, and the total turnover is also given as 12 lakh and 1,50,000. So GP divided by total sales, you get the GP percentage as 20%. Fine. Now over to the closing stock. 30,000 is the closing stock they are saying. And for this 30,000, you will have to apply 75%. Okay, because that is the stock which is relating from the sawmill department. So the total stock will be 22,500. Now, in order to compute the stock reserve, 22,500 into 20%, you get the stock reserve and closing stock. Okay. All right, I know, no, not an issue. We'll sort it out. Now, what about the shoes department? I mean, the opening stock. We have a total opening stock of 25,000. Okay, and the 75% will be the stock which is relating from the other department. Into 15% is the GP given. So 2813 will be the unrealized profit with respect to the opening stock. Now, what is the big deal? You just have to reduce these two, right? And you will get the final additional stock reserve as 1,687. Is the point clear? Okay. So Thomas, did you get the answer? Like, did you understand your where you went wrong? Is the point clear? Okay. If not, please let me know. Thomas and all others also. I want everybody to come up with answers. Okay. To let me know if you are done with the answers. Okay, good, Thomas. Others also, please be in loop and let me know if you have completed this. Okay, very simple. We have already done similar pattern. Just that we already have the gross profit, okay, of shoes department. I mean the sawmill department. We have the total turnover. Say GP divided by sales, you get the GP percentage, right? And then this GP percentage, you just have to apply it to the closing stock. Of the total closing stock, it is only 75% which is relating from the other department. So you just have to multiply it with 75% and then the GP percentage so that you get the stock reserve and closing stock. Similar process you can do it in the opening stock also. Okay, so that is it, and then take a difference of it so that you get the final stock reserve as 1,687. So everybody, please drop in a message if you've completed this or not. Everyone, I want a response from everyone. Good, good, good. All others also. Okay, Harshida. Yes. We have many more left to give us a response. Alina, Anandu, Anu has got the answer. Bagan, Devika has messaged. Donna, okay, Harshita. Okay. Okay, what was the query? Let me just sort it out, okay? Furniture department has purchases too. I didn't get your point, like Shruti. Obviously, it has purchases. See, the furniture department, it obviously has purchases, but the point is, they clearly states that of the total closing stock of furniture department, okay, of the total closing stock of furniture department, 75% is from the other department, and only the balance 25%, they have said it as other expenses, right? This will definitely include their own purchases or their own additional expenses. At any cost, 75% we cannot deal with, because Clearly it is stated that that is from the other department's transfer. So only on this 25 percentage you can actually say that it will be from their own department. Okay, good, Shruti. Okay, now all others done. Everybody, please drop in a message. Like, shall we proceed? Okay. See now, not a big deal, right? Once you get the stock reserve, you just have to put the figure in your general P&L and compute the net profit. Okay, students. So now come up with the answers for the final net profit. Make it fast. I want the final net profit. Okay. The final net profit as the task now. We've already computed the departmental trading account. We have the GP in line. Now I'm looking forward for the general profit and loss account. How will the situation be when we are clubbing both together? Not exactly, because here the stock, which one has come first, which one has gone next, all that data is not given. So FIFO method, there is not much relevance over here. Okay, all others, everybody compute the final answer of net profit. 2 lakh 37. Let's check for the. Let's wait and see if that is the answer. Everybody, in the meantime, I want a response from everyone. Okay, so now let's check for the final answers. So we have the final profit as 2,60,000 and 34,500. We have the general expense as 55,000. We have the stock reserve as 1687, which was from working note number 2. And then we have the final net profit as 2,37,813. Good going, students. You have finally come up with the correct answer. Good. So I have missed on the reference column. Please draw the reference column. Okay. Please draw the reference column and come out with the final answers. So everybody has completed, I guess. But once more, I want a message from everyone. Like, is this point clear? Is everything okay? Are you all done? Okay. If everyone has completed, please drop in a message. We'll move on to the next question. See, because this is more or less a revision, so you can actually complete this pretty much easy. Okay, good, good. All right. So almost everybody has actually completed it. So I guess now with that, we can move forward to the next question. Okay. All right. Let's see which is the next character coming up. Okay. Now we have the next question of Rangde Private Limited. Okay. Let's check for the question now. So here we go. This is May 2020 RTP, which is the latest attempt at RTP, the exam which is yet to come. Okay. So first one is a theory question, like how do we allocate these 5 expenses? These 5 expenses are given. What is the common base on which, or rather on what proportion can we allocate these expenses? So I want an answer from each and every one of you to solve this out. Okay. We have rent, rates and taxes. We have maintenance of capital assets, PA, PSI contribution, carriage inwards, and lighting and heating. So for all these 5 expenses, please, everybody, please let me know how do we allocate the expenses. I want answer from everyone. Rent, how will we classify it? Like, how will we apportion it? Okay, I want answer from everyone. Keep on messaging, students. Okay, floor space. All right, so rent rates will be allocating on the basis of floor space. Now, what about maintenance of capital asset? What might be the basis on which we allocate that? Maintenance of capital assets. Everybody, please respond. How do we allocate the maintenance of capital assets? The second one, yes, value of fixed assets. Okay, this will be based on the value of the fixed assets. Now, PF ESI contributions, how do we do that? How do we allocate PF ESI? Obviously, it will be based on the number of employees or on the basis of wages. Okay, number of employees or wages. Now, carriage inwards. How do we classify carriage inwards? Exactly, this will be on the basis of purchases. I want everyone to answer, okay? So this will be on the basis of purchases. Now, lighting and heating, how do we classify? On what basis do we apportion that? Lighting and heating, everyone. Obviously, it will be on the basis of units consumed. Okay, so this is the first answer. All right, the energy consumed, the units consumed. Okay, so this is perfectly the answer for the first one. How do we allocate the different expenses, the 5 different expenses? How do we allocate it? Okay, so this is the answer for that. Now we have rest of the points coming up, like the major question of Rangde Private Limited. Okay, let's see to that. Rangde Private Limited has 3 departments. There is a transfer or sale among 3 departments as below. Department X sells goods to Department Y and is it okay, and the profit percentages are given. Now, Department Y sells goods to X and is it at a profit of 15% and 20%. Now, is it selling goods to X and Y also? And the managers, they are entitled to 10% commission. Okay, the different interdepartmental transfers are given. X to Y is it, Y to is it X, and is it to XY. These transfers are given. We are asked to compute the manager's commission, right? We have already done similar pattern questions. Students should just take down the we have the profits given and the stock also. You are very much aware of the pattern of the question, the content of the question. Okay, so with that, take down the answer outline. Please take down this first, the options, the answers for the first one. Please, everyone, kindly take this. And once you're done, please drop in a message. Okay, everybody, please drop in a message once you're done. Please drop in a message, students, once you're done. Everybody, okay, is this point done? The first one, which we have already discussed, you know, how what is the basis of allocation. All right, what is the basis of allocation? That is the only point we are doing it over here. We are writing the main answer. Make it fast, students. We just have 5 points to be written. Okay, good. Devika, Ria, all done. Madhura, Anu, everybody, yes, make it fast. Yes, good. Anandu, Harshita, everybody, yes. Has everyone responded? Almost everyone. Fine, good. Now over to the next one, the answer outline for the second part, which will be the manager's commission. Okay, so here we go. We have the profit after commission. We add back the manager's commission, and from that you reduce the unrealized profit, so that you get the profit before, the correct profit before manager's commission, and then you reduce the manager's commission amount, and finally get your correct profit. Okay, so this is the format in which we'll be pulling out figures. This figure is given in the question. Manager's commission you will be able to do just by 1/9 of it. You will have to compute this using your working note number 2, and then you get the profit before manager's commission, and on this you just have to take 10%. You will get commission and you will just have to reduce it. So students, please get up and write down the answer outline of it. Okay, make it fast, students. Make it fast. Complete the answer outline. Okay, and then drop in a message. Complete the answer outline. Everybody, complete the answer outline. Complete the answer outline, students. Make it fast. Everybody make it fast. Just the scale, pencil and pen task, nothing more. Good, good. All others also keep responding. Good, good. All right, Sandra, good going. Ria, all right, fine. Now let's see to the working notes. Okay, the working note 1, the basic data, which is relating to the transfers from X to Y is it, Y to Z, X and is it, and similarly we'll have one more transfer coming up, which will be in the next slide. Okay, students, take this up. The working notes, basic data, working note number 1. Everybody take this down and drop in a message. We have seen similar pattern questions. Okay, we are just see how easy it becomes. No, we are dealt with the basic concepts. Now this concepts, when we are applying it in the RTP and past exam, you are definitely able to solve each and every question. Okay, so get a hold of your study material first, and then the rest is very simple. Okay, the study material covers all the major concepts. Make it fast, students. Make it fast. Yes, yes. Good, Madhura. Yes, others also. Shruti, Anu, good. I want response from everyone. And those who have completed, please take down this also for Department Z. Okay. Make it fast. And the Managers Commission also. Everybody. Once you're done, please drop in messages. This is the basic data. We've seen similar adjustments many times. Okay. Good, good. Everybody, yes, good, good going. Everyone, please respond. Okay, Ria, good. Everybody, keep on messaging. Okay, Anu, good. Almost everybody has done. Okay. All right. So let's move on further. Okay, we have done with the basic data. Now, once we are done with the basic data, now the draft answer. Okay, so now your part starts. The profit before managers, after charging managers commission is already given as 1,80,000, 1,35,000 and 90,000. Now to that we just have to add back the managers commission, which is 1/9 of it. Okay, 20,000, 15,000 and 10,000. Then you will have to reduce the unrealized profit. All right. So this is the one which is not given in the question. You will have to compute this. Okay. So this is the one which you will be computing now. So students, start working on that. Working on number 2, computation of unrealized profit. Come up with the answers. Everybody, yes. Make it fast. Come up with the answers of unrealized profit. The stock reserve rather. Come up with the answers of stock reserve. Come up with the answers of stock reserve, students. Make it fast. Everybody, yes, use your calculators and increase your speed, okay? Work out these problems from your home as well. Just 3 departments in picture, and you just have to compute the stock reserve for all the 3 departments. The stock lying unsold in each department is given to you, and you just have to multiply it with the profit percentages which is already given, and you will get the stock reserve for each and every department. Okay, that is the only task remaining. Very easy to compute actually. Yes, make it fast and come up with the answers. Okay, Shruti, let's check for the answers. Okay, not an issue. You can correct it. Everybody, yes, yes, make it fast. It's almost time. Okay. Harshita has also come up with an answer. You've come up with the final answer. Harshita, what about the stock reserve? Please post in the answers for stock reserve also. Make it fast, students. Everybody, yes. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Anu, Anandu, yes, good. Shruti, fine, good. I want response from others also. Everyone. Okay, Thomas, good. Let's check for the answers. Bhagan, Sandra, Lakshmi, Devika, Madhura, everyone. Keep on responding, keep on computing, and come up with the answers. Okay. So now, yes, let's check for the answers. See, we have for Department X, 75,000 is the stock lying with Department Y and 57,000 is the stock lying with Department Z. You just have to multiply it with the respective rates and you will get the final unrealized profit. Now for Department Y, 70,000 and 60,000 is the stock unsold. Multiplied with the respective GP percentages given, you get the final unrealized stock reserve. Okay. And then for Department Y, similar process to be done and you will get 10,000 as your total profit. Fine. Now what is pending? You just have to post in these figures to the final the stock the computation, right? And then you will have to compute the stock the corrected profits. Okay, make it fast, students. Compute the answers for the final profit. Compute the corrected profits, everyone. Compute the corrected profits and give me the answer for that. Okay, good. Anandu, yes. Everybody, please do message. Everyone, keep on doing it. Everybody, please respond. Okay, Devika, good. Ria has also come up with the same answer. Good. Okay, Anandu. All right. So let's check for the final answers also. Good, Thomas. We have the profits given as 1,80,000, 1,35,000, and 90,000. Manager's commission, we just have to take 1 by 9th of it and add back so that we get the profit before manager's commission and unrealized profit. From that, you reduce the unrealized profit which we have just computed, okay? And then we get the profit before commission, okay? And after which we have the manager's commission which is computed as 10% of this amount, and then we get the final corrected profits as 1,57,950, 1,14,750 and 81,000. Good, students, all you have come up with correct answers. Good going. Now please let me know, has everybody completed? Drop in a message. I see everyone has coming up with the correct answers, but in case if I have missed out on anyone, please post in your messages like if you have fully completed. Okay, good. All right. Okay, good. Fine. So now I guess it's time to move on to the next question. Okay. So I received a message from everyone, right? Okay, Lakshmi, Alina, Nandu, fine, good. So now it's time to move on to the next question, wherein we'll be dealing with Om Shanti Om Private Limited. Our question 14. We have actually two more questions in loop. Let's see how we'll move about that. Okay. So this is May 2018, a 10 marks question. Okay, this was there in the previous exam attempt, and this came for 10 marks. And when you solve this out, okay, you will understand that we have done a similar pattern question. Okay, we have done a similar pattern question. Now listen. Om Shanti Om Private Limited is a departmental store having three departments X, Y, and Z. The information regarding the three departments are given. Okay, so we have the three departments and the information is given. Opening stock is given departmental wise. Purchases is given departmental wise. We have the closing debtors. We have the sales. We have the closing stock. The furniture value, floor space, number of employees, and electricity consumed is given. Okay, so all the figures are given here. We are also given some common expenses like carriage inwards, outwards, salaries, and etc. We are asked to prepare the departmental trading profit and loss account and also provide a 5% for as provision for bad and doubtful debts. Okay, so listen students, it is just this. We have some common expenses in picture, and for those common expenses we need to compute some reasonable ratio in which we can allocate these expenses. Similar pattern question we have worked out. How do we allocate carriage inwards, how do we allocate carriage outwards, salaries, advertisement. Okay, so everybody, please drop in your messages. How do we allocate carriage inwards? Drop in your messages. How do we allocate carriage inwards? Okay, on the basis of purchases. Carriage outwards, everybody. Yes, make it fast. Carriage outwards. Carriage outwards on the basis of turnover, salaries. Salary. How do we allocate salary? On the basis of number of employees. Okay, fine. And advertisements. How do we allocate advertisement? Advertisement is again on the basis of turnover. How about discount allowed? Discount allowed is again on the basis of turnover. Discount received. How about discount received? On what basis do we allocate that? It will be on the basis of purchases. Rent rates and taxes. How do we allocate that? Rent rates and taxes. Okay, good. It will be allocated on the basis of floor space. Depreciation and furniture. How do we do that? Depreciation on furniture. It will be on the basis of value of fixed assets. Okay, and then electricity expense. How do we do that? On the basis of units consumed. You guys are doing really good. On the basis of units consumed and labor welfare expenses. On the basis of number of employees. Okay. So this is the only task here. Okay. Once we sort this out, once we get this ratio, then it is just a cakewalk. Alright. Very simple it is. Okay. So now let's move on to the answer outline. Students, please take this down. The answer outline. Okay, please take down the answer outline, students. And once you're done, please drop in a message. Please take down the answer outline. And once you're done with the answer outline, please drop in a message. Good, Thomas. I want everyone to complete the answer outline. Okay, all done? Everyone complete it. Okay, good. All right. So the answer outline part is done. Now our working notes, as usual, our first working note is basic data. Okay, so the company name is Om Shanti Om Private Limited and number of departments is 3. We just have to write these two points, okay? Because all other data is given in the table. Okay, all other data is given in the table, so you don't actually have to rework on that. So just this would be more than sufficient. Everybody, please take this down. These points, everyone. Good, good. Once you're done, please drop in messages, everyone. I want a response from everyone. All right. Good going. Okay, fine. So now the basis of allocation, this we have already discussed. Okay, we discussed this part of it. Now what I want you to do is like you will have to compute the required ratio. You have turnover in question, you have purchases given in question, you have number of employees given in question. All these are given in the question. So based on these data, you just have to you just have to find out the required ratio of it. Okay. So make it fast, students. Compute the required ratio. This is the requirement. Okay, this is what we are computing it. So everybody compute the required ratio. Make it fast. And once you're done, please post in your messages. Everybody, keep on working this out. Okay, all data is given straight away in the question. Make it fast. Once you're done, please message me, give me a text. And right after the class, in 5 minutes, you will be posting all your notes in the group. Okay, everybody, please post in your notes to the group. Make it fast, students. Just to write this table, you have all the data in the question. Make it fast. Everybody, make it fast. Yes, yes, yes. Make it fast. Make it fast. Once you're done, please drop in messages. Everybody, make it fast. Good students. Yes, yes. Thomas, Shruti, Anandu. Keria, Anu, Devika. Okay, Harshita. Good. Good bargain. All others, yes, make it fast. Alina, Anandu has already given me a text, okay? Donna, Harshita, Madhura, Ria, Sandra, Lakshmi, okay, good. All right. Okay. So good. Now the next task of yours starts here. You will have to compute the gross profit, right? So make it fast, students. Start computing the gross profit. And once I finalize the answers for gross profit, you will be proceeding to net profit because here my participation is very minimal. You know what exactly has to be done. You have the common expenses, you have the required ratio, and all other figures are given in the question, right? You just have to take the figures. See, the opening stock is straightaway given in the question. Take the figure from question and post it in the answer. That is the only requirement. So make it fast, students. Yes. The departmental trading account. Okay, make it fast. The departmental trading account and come up with the answers. Come up with the answers of gross profit. Everybody, yes. I want to answer from each and every one of you. Everyone. Profit part is very simple. Just to take the figures. You don't even have to do the apportionment. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, Thomas, if those are the answers. Okay, let's see to that. I want others also to come up with the answers. Everyone, yes, make it fast. Good. Anu, let's see for the answers. Okay, Shruti, Anandu, good. Let me just get the answers. Now, just four in loop. I just want everyone to give me the answers. Ria has got the same answer. Rana also, fine, good. Lakshmi, good. Okay, there we go. Things are good going. Let's just check for the answers now. Okay. 27 750, 19 750, and 23 250. Okay. So we have the answers intact. Okay. This is the final answer for the gross profit. All right. So listen, the stock amount is straight away given. Straight away given for how much is department X, how much is for department Y, and for Z. Sales is also given, purchase is also given. You just have to take, as I said, you just have to take the figures from the question and post it in over here. Okay. Carriage inwards also we just allocated this. Okay, carriage inwards, we allocated it in the basis of purchases. All right, and then you just have to balance. You get your gross profit. All right, so this is the only task here. Now, students, do your the next one, the net profit computation. Make it fast. Starts computing the net profit and come up with answers. In net profit part, yes, you will have to allocate mostly all the expenses because majority of the expenses are common expenses. So we have already computed the ratio for that. You just have to allocate that common expenses on the basis of some the ratio. Okay, that is the only task remaining. Make it fast. The computation of net profit, for which you will have to prepare the departmental profit and loss account. Everybody come up with the final answers of net profit. Make it fast. Come up with the answers for net profit. You are all doing good, and kindly revise all the portions at home. Okay, please don't forget that. I want everyone to please compute it, recompute it once you are at home also, because only then you will be able to increase the speed in which you can work out the problems. So please take that into note. Work out each and every question at home. Okay, because here by and large I'm covering everything like the RTP past exam, everything is being covered. So you just have to work out these problems once more, which will be more than sufficient actually. All right, everybody, yes, make it fast. Everyone, yes, it's almost time. It's 4:08, just one more minute. Come up with the answers. There is a location purpose, I understand, but then there's more than enough. Okay, make it fast. The net profit. Come up with the final answers of computation of net profit. Everybody, yes. Now, only part is the computation of net profit. Yes, yes, yes. Make it fast, make it fast. Okay, Thomas. Others also. Good, Thomas. Yes, I'm waiting for others also to come up with the answers. Everybody. Make it fast. Thomas, please cross check your answers. Okay, Anu, let's see. Just minor changes here and there, Thomas. That's the only point. All others, are you guys sleeping or what? Make it fast. See, the gross profit we get it from the trading account. Discount received, we have already computed the ratio in which we have to allocate it. Discount received is actually from the creditors. Okay, so this was allocated on the basis of purchases, and then carriage outwards is based on the turnover that we allocated. Electricity was based on the number of units that we allocated. We had the ratio. So what we have to do is like the total expense, you just have to allocate it based on the number of units. Salary 24,000 was given. It was allocated on the basis of number of employees. Advertisement, because we already have the ratio in place, you just have to allocate the amount. Okay, advertisement, total amount of advertisement on the basis of turnover. Discount allowed, also we have computed the ratio for that. It was on the basis of turnover. And then rent rates and taxes on the basis of floor area we allocated. Okay, then depreciation on the basis of value of furniture. Provision on the basis of for debtors on the basis of balance of debtors. Okay, and labor welfare again on the basis of number of employees. We have already done this. Okay, and then we get the final net profit. All right, so it is just this: 8975, 4850, and 12,300 are the final answers for net profit. Okay, so this is it. All right, just we have all the common expenses given straight in the question. We also computed in our working note too that how we can obtain the ratios. Then we just have to rearrange it, right? Okay, Thomas, good. All others, please respond. Let me know if you have done with the answer. Okay, good, good, good. Everybody, yes, good. All right, Ria, good. Bargain. Alina, yes, good. Who else to come up with answer? Everybody. Before I call out your names, you're giving me a thumbs up. Okay, good. Anyways, all right. Okay, so with this, we complete this question also. Okay, very simple actually, just to allocate the common expenses, nothing more. That was the question which we dealt with. Okay, now I know it's 4:15, but let's just go through the next question. Okay, and let's see what are the different kinds of adjustments happening there. Okay, so let's just take it. Now, next one deals with Robo Private Limited. Okay, all right. So now here we go with the question. See, I'll just read out the question. Uh, Robo Private Limited has four departments A, B, C, and D. Department A sells goods to other departments at 25% cost. Department D sells goods to other departments at 30% on sales. Department C sells goods to other departments at 10% on cost. Department D sells goods to other department at 15% on sales. Okay, so again we have seen similar pattern question. Okay, and listen, this is November 2018 attempt question which came for 5 marks. Okay, this was there for 5 marks. In every attempt you can expect about 5 to 10 marks, and at times it goes to 16 marks also. Okay, so this is it. 5 marks this was for departments at a profit of 15% on sales. Okay, so the rates at which, or the profit percentages at which the departments transfer goods to other departments are given to us. Now, stock lying at different departments. We also have the stock at different departments. The managers, they are entitled to a 10% commission on net profit. We also have the profit given, like the profit of the manager, I mean the each department also in picture. Okay, so here we have seen similar question, but what is the difference like compared to the other questions? That in the previous questions that we dealt, it was like each question, okay, or rather each department was transferring goods to other departments at varying rates. Like A will transfer to B, C, and D, let's assume. This might be at 15 percentage, here it might be at 20 percentage, here it might be at 25 percentage. But in this question, that is not the criteria. uh, One department transfers goods to all other departments at the same rate. Okay, there is no change in that. To all the departments, the goods are transferred at the same rate. Okay, so that is the point here. All other things are very much given to you in the question. Okay, or rather we have done similar pattern question. Okay, so now the answer outline, I guess you have time enough to write down the answer outline. Make it fast, students. 2 minutes. Please take down the answer outline. Okay, only the answer outline. Please take down the answer outline, students. Make it fast. And once you're done, please drop a message. Everybody, yes, make it fast. Harshita, I've sent you a revised PPT today. Okay. Didn't you guys get that? Did you all get the revised PPT? Students, please give me a text. Okay, all right, fine. I'll do that again. Okay, so I'll send that to you. Don't worry. So just listen for the time being. We have the department's profit and departmental profits and the percentages given. Okay, so what we have to do is we just have to compute the answer, the corrected profit. So do one thing, students. Just take down the answer outline. Just take down the answer outline. Okay, as it is, we have discussed similar pattern. Please take down the answer outline, and we'll see to that. Okay. Everybody, make it fast. Take down the answer outline. Once you're done, please drop in a message. Okay, we'll just take down the answer outline and the working note 1, basic data, okay? And the rest of it, just to fill in the data, you will be able to do it, okay? So there are 2 more questions actually. One is this, and we have 1 more question actually, Penton. Question 16. So I want you guys to work these questions at home, okay? So anyways, this one, please take this down. The answer outline and basic data, please take this down. The rest of it, okay, the next 2 upcoming questions, you will have to try it at home, and please give me in the WhatsApp group, please share the answers. I'll let you know if those answers are right or not, okay? So anyways, once you're done with this, please drop in a message. Okay, good. All others, please take this down. All right, good going. Okay, everybody. Good, good. All right, good students. Now, over to the working notes, the basic data. We'll just write the basic data also, and then you will be taking this as a homework, just the gist of it, okay? So listen, Department A, they transfers at 25% on cost to Department B, C, and D. Okay, we just have one single rate here. Department B transfers goods to the other departments at 30% on sales. Department C transfers goods to other departments at 10% on cost. Okay, we have one more transfer coming up, which will be there in the next slide. So students, please take this down and please give me a text once you're done. Everybody, please take this down, the basic data. The only difference compared to the previous questions was that here in this question, it's just a single rate for transfers made to all departments. Okay. It's just a single rate for transfers made to all departments. Okay, everybody. Once you're done, please drop in a message. Good, Harshita. I want response from everyone. Good, good. All right. And then the transfer of Department D. Okay. How does Department D transfers goods? The single rate is 15% on sales to Department A, to Department B, and to Department C. Please take this also down. Okay. Once you're done, please drop in messages. Everybody, please drop in messages once you're done. Okay. Good. Now the rest of it you will definitely be able to compute. You just have to compute the working note 2, which is our computation of unrealized profit, and then post it over here. Okay, that is the only task remaining, which you guys can definitely do it as homework. Okay, so in the next class, not in this month, in the next month it is, we'll be working on a new chapter. We have actually 2 more questions left. One is this, and the other one is another question, which will be dealing with the memorandum stock account and memorandum markup account. Okay, similar adjustments which we have already dealt with. So try those questions at home and post in the answers. All right, students, and right after the class, please also post today's notes into the group. Okay, I'll be checking that. Okay. Now, let's just briefly summarize what we have learned in this chapter. This is pretty much about this chapter. The next class we'll be starting new chapter. Okay, we are closing this. The rest two questions you will be doing as homework. All right. Now, over to the different patterns of questions that we have learned in the starting. Okay, in the starting we learned the chapter overview, like the theory part of it. Like it was this is exactly the gist of what we have learned. Okay, introduction, like why do we have the concept of departmental accounts? It's like a better control, better efficiency, and things of that kind. The advantages, we'll be able to understand to which department we have to pull in more investment, which department is working better efficiently, and things of that kind. Okay, now, the methods of departmental accounting was like either in single book or in different books. You can maintain that. Basis of allocation of common expenses, we have worked out 2 to 3 questions based on that. How do we allocate the common expenses to the company, right? Or rather, to the different departments. If it is identifiable expense only, you can charge it straight to that department. Common expenses, you will have to allocate it in some reasonable basis. Okay. Now, types of departments, we have dependent and independent departments. Dependent means the output of one will be the input of the other, whereas in the independent departments, both they will be self-sufficient units. The case of interdepartmental transfers, we dealt, it can be either at cost or cost plus profit or or the market price, and then there will be an amount of unrealized stock reserve in the closing stock. Okay, we will have to change that, the journal entry for that, and the stock reserve adjustment and the balance sheet, the disclosure of that. Memorandum stock and memorandum markup account, what we'll have to know in this case is that you have the trading account, and the trading account you are splitting it into two. One is the stock account and the other one is the markup account, nothing more than that. Okay, in the stock account, what happens is along with the cost of the opening and purchases, we'll adding the GP percentage also. So normally in the stock, you will not be able to realize the profit. Okay, you cannot get that. It is a markup account that we realize how much is the profit. Okay, because all the loading which we have done in the stock account will be reversing it in the markup account, and we'll get to know the actual profit from the which account from the markup account. Okay, so this is mostly the gist of the chapter. Okay, these 8 points in fact, and the ninth point, I mean 7 points, and the eighth point we dealt with the miscellaneous illustrations. Okay, miscellaneous illustrations means like we had a measure of 4 types. The first one was to Suryavamsham, we computed the stock reserve. Then in the next questions, we computed like the total purchase was given. So we had to compute the GP percentage. And based on the GP percentage, that has to be reduced from the selling price so that you get the cost per unit. Okay. So, and then this cost per unit, you just have to apply it in purchases, opening stock and closing stock. You get all the answers required for your departmental trading account. Okay, and we could do that. That was one pattern. Another pattern was like, again, we were asked to prepare the departmental trading account, but then we will have interdepartmental transfers. So we had to eliminate the unrealized profit or stock reserve when we were preparing the consolidated profit. Okay. Another question was relating to the allocation of common expenses. And then we also learned about memorandum stock and memorandum markup account. So these 4 or 5 categories are the major type of questions that you can expect for your exam. Okay. So with that, we are almost done with this chapter. In the next class, we'll be starting fresh with a new chapter. Okay, students. So students, kindly provide me a feedback. Like, is any other improvisations required? Is the point clear? Is the chapter fine? I'll do that. Thomas, right of the class, I'll be sharing the insurance company's uh, PPT. Okay, or rather the answer for that. And these questions also we'll be sharing to you. Okay, don't worry about that. You will get it today. And any other questions or any other improvisations required, students, please give me a feedback. Okay. So thank you, students. We'll meet in the next class. Take care. Goodbye.